IT company techie Vinod has a specially abled child. His son's treatment is likely to continue for a long time. A lot of money is spent every month on his treatment. Vinod's friend told him that the government gives some relief in income tax on the expenses incurred on a specially abled child. So, what's the provision? If there is a specially able person in the family, one is eligible for tax deduction under the section 80DD on the expenses incurred on the treatment. That specially able person can be your own child, or your parents, or your wife, or even your siblings. If you are spending on their treatment, training, or rehabilitation, then you will get tax deduction benefits under the Income Tax Act. How much benefit you will be entitled to depends on the level of disability. How much benefit is available? The benefit of deduction of Income Tax Act under Section 80DD will be available only if the disability of the person is more than 40%. Under the rules, if the person is more than 40% and less than 80% disabled, then in a financial year, one can avail benefits of 75,000 rupees. If the disability is more than 80%, then tax deduction benefit to the tune of 1.25 lakh rupees can be availed of. This amount will be directly deducted from the annual income of the person. If Vinod falls in the upper slab of 30%, then he can get a benefit of more than 37,500 rupees in the income tax. How much income tax deduction will be available? This depends on the percentage of disability of the person. The benefit of deduction of the Income Tax Act is definite. It has nothing to do with how much is being spent on a disabled person in a particular year. Even if the actual expenditure is less than the prescribed limit, you can still avail of tax deduction of up to 1.25 lakh rupees. Jitendra Solanki, financial advisor, says,
इनकम टैक्स में सेक्शन 80DD के अंदर अगर घर में कोई डिसेबल डिपेंडेंट है और आप उसके ऊपर खर्चा करते हैं, जैसे कि मेडिकल ट्रीटमेंट या रिहैबिलिटेशन या कोई जीवन बीमा का प्रीमियम पे करते हैं जिसका लाभ केवल डिसेबल डिपेंडेंट को जाएगा, तो इन खर्चों के लिए आप इस सेक्शन 80DD के अंदर इनकम से डिडक्शन क्लेम कर सकते हैं। अब इनकम से कितना डिडक्शन क्लेम कर सकते हैं ये निर्भर करता है डिसेबिलिटी परसेंटेज पे। इसके अनुसार अगर 40 से 80% की डिसेबिलिटी है तो 75,000 तक, और 80% से ज़्यादा है तो 1.25 लाख तक का डिडक्शन क्लेम किया जा सकता है। दूसरा प्रावधान ये है कि खर्चों का लिंक डिडक्शन से नहीं है, यानी कि इररिस्पेक्टिव आपने क्या खर्चे किए हैं, आप स्टिल 75,000 तक या 1.25 लाख तक का डिडक्शन क्लेम कर सकते हैं। और इसको क्लेम करने के लिए आपको बहुत ज़्यादा दस्तावेज की ज़रूरत नहीं होती। इनकम टैक्स के अंदर एक फॉर्मेट दिया गया है, उस फॉर्मेट के अंदर आपको मेडिकल सर्टिफिकेट प्रोवाइड करना होता है। तो ये वो डिडक्शन है जिसका बेनिफिट सभी स्पेशल चिल्ड्रन फैमिलीज उठा सकती हैं।
Mandatory documents. To avail of any such benefits, certificate of disability is necessary. An authorized medical officer issues this certificate. In fact, the Government of India has set up an entire panel that issues this letter. On the basis of the report, the percentage of disability is decided. This certificate is issued at the district level by the Chief Medical Officer. While filing the ITR, Form 10IA issued by the Income Tax Department has to be filled. Only then can you avail the benefit of tax deduction. Relief in insurance. The tax benefit rules for the parents and guardians of specially able person have been amended in the Union Budget 2022-23. If the parents of disabled person buy a life insurance policy, then the benefit of deduction will depend on the amount of premium paid. Annuity or lump sum amount will be paid to the specially able child's dependents on attaining the age of 60 years. Earlier, the option of lump sum payment or annuity payment was available for the specially able person, that too after the death of his parent or guardian. Relief in case of clubbing under the Income Tax Act. If you invest in small saving schemes or mutual funds in the name of the child, then the income earned will be clubbed with the annual income of the parents. If the specially able child is minor, then you can show your investment as a gift to your child. Any income generated from the gift will not be clubbed with the income of the parents under Section 64. Then you will have to separately file an ITR. Parents who fall in the upper slab of income tax can make huge savings under this scheme. Money9 suggests, when there is a specially able person in the family, the problem of the family increases. the government has made many provisions to provide relief to specially abled people. For example, exemption in the income tax and reservation in jobs. There is also provision of pension for specially abled at the government level. If you do not have any information about it, then you should find out from the Office of Social Welfare Department. Information about this can also be obtained through internet.